Fine, but
Oh, good.
we are live. Hello, hello, hello.
Good morning.
Let me see if I
Good
get
morning.
I
Oh,
have
Barb,
my
I s-
volume off and my ringer off, and I'm going to go to YouTube, and there's the live chat, and there we are. So we are live.
yay.
good.
Although,
I've got you on my screen, but I'm going to come out just a little bit here.
I wasn't sure how much, with three of us in here, I wasn't sure how much space I'd have, but it looks like my camera's okay today. When we recorded this last weekend, it was all over the place. Oh, I know who Mercantime.
Hey, Carol.
Yeah, it's Carol from
Carol.
Canada.
Hi, Carol McDonald. Welcome. Hi, B.
Hello,
Hey,
Carol.
Safia. Hey, Safia.
Sophia.
Hi,
Hi.
Bea. Hello.
Oh my goodness, there's lots of people here
Yay.
already.
There's Sophia. Sophia. Good morning.
I sent out the notice to a couple
Oh,
of different chats and that I'm on, and I put it on my YouTube page. So it'll be interesting to see. I mean, my Facebook page. See if anybody comes in. That's me, Barbara.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, I posted a couple places too, so we'll see if people find us or not.
And I'm the slacker in the group. I didn't put it anywhere.
Oh, go on, Vicky. You just want to be anonymous.
Oh my
All
God.
the time. All the time. All the time.
So in the middle, I'm Peg. In the middle, right here next to me, that's Vicky.
What's her face?
And on the far end over there is Barb.
Yay, Barb.
Hi. Hello, everybody.
So glad you could make it.
Yes.
I feel
So
sorry
what
for
I put
Barb.
out here, is a nod to Carol for one thing, but I've been trying my art grid journaling on fabric.
Oh,
Oh,
fun.
So these are little 5.5-inch squares. I've got two of them that I've already played with on my sewing machine.
it's beautiful, Barb.
They're pretty, aren't they?
Yes, they are. So are they going to be
And
sewn
then I've
into a
got
book? Are you putting them in a book?
they're probably going to end up to be covers on my journals.
Nice
They're probably going to
idea.
end up being sewn into covers.
Oh,
Or
awesome.
if I use one of them for a cover, I've got 4. Thanks, Carol. If I
There's that
use
Beck.
one of them for a cover, then I'll have 3 left I can hang somewhere.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it on the
Hey,
back
Becky.
because I wouldn't put it as a back cover because then you don't get to see the pretty design.
Oh, I'm not going to put it on the back.
Oh, I hope not, because I think that would be a total waste of eye candy.
No. Yeah, really.
Good
Oh,
morning,
no back.
everybody. Hi, Becky. So glad you could join us.
Yes.
So this is the journal that I made for this book.
Wow, that's fat.
Made this cover for it. So yeah, it's fat. So see, for the next one, it'd be perfect for the cover.
You know, that is
Anyway,
the only
that's
time in art, it's the only time that the word fat is good.
fat. Well,
Yeah. Fat journals is a
I don't
good
know how.
thing.
It's not good when you're running out of shelf space.
That's beside the point. Beside the point. A fat journal is
Is it?
well loved.
It is.
I think the first time I heard the expression alligator mouth was it might have been Lindsay Wyrick.
Oh,
It
yeah?
was somebody I was following at the time a lot, learning how to do books and mini books and stuff. And that I think that might have been one of the first people I ever heard use that expression.
I need more shelves, says Sophia. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, but I'm running out of wall space. I don't know about you, Barb, but I'm running out of wall space. All the unfinished.
Yeah. Well, I ran out of wall space ages ago. So, Vicky, tell me about what you're working on there.
I have no earthly idea.
Oh, how fun. Okay.
Well,
But it's
it,
black and tan, so we're back in the
well,
black and tan
this is
stage,
my
right?
You're in the
and
black and tan.
yeah, it has some color pages in it, but I troll things on Pinterest and then I save them in my file called
Okay.
Sketchbook. And then when I'm out
Yeah.
of ideas, I go and piddle around.
Mm.
This kind of stuff that looks like this is from a lady called, oh, I don't know her name, but her Instagram account is called This Is Doodling. And she
I
does
like her.
basically the same style all the time. And I love her stuff, but I like to do other things. So this is other things that the ideas came up. See, this is doodling. That's her kind of style. Mine doesn't look like hers, but I tried. I didn't succeed, but it was fun. I do enjoy it.
Andrea's here. Hey, Andrea. Yay.
Hi, Andrea. So glad you could join us.
Hello.
Function of Light 1 is Andrea.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Well,
see,
you all spurred me to get my black journal out because I want to do some more Zentangles and I want to put some in here and some in here.
I like
So
them
I'm
in the
just
box.
copying.
Yep.
I do too. I'm copying my idea for Inktober Tangles, which is actually Barbara Langston's idea, but my execution of it.
Yeah, sort of like.
So anyway, I'm going to do some grids there.
That's like
Peg, that's pretty.
I
Kind of
did
very,
it.
well, this was okay. You were talking about grid journaling, and so I said I was going to kind of do my take on it. So when I do grids, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're not going to overlap. I mean, you can see here what I'm doing is I'm overlapping.
Right.
And so that's kind of what I've done with this is I've overlapped, and then I started this morning when I got on here and was talking with Vicki, and I sorry for the glare, but I'm using metallics because it's black.
It's gorgeous.
But I mean, you can
gorgeous.
use flat paint too. I mean, you can use things that are flat.
Oh,
It
that's
doesn't
nice and shiny.
Vicki, are those your carved stamps? Go back. Vicki, go back.
Those?
Are those your stamps?
No, ma'am.
Those are doodles.
Those are hand drawn.
Those are all doodles. Oh,
All
wow.
doodles.
I love the heart and the grid.
But wouldn't those make awesome stamps?
Let me tell you something.
No kidding.
I took this pin off of Pinterest. I got a notice that the person wanted the pin taken off of Pinterest. Good thing I got this done before they took it off because I needed to finish all the patterns. So now I have it, not allowed to have it anymore. It got deleted from my sketchbook page.
Oh,
Pinterest, the black hole of madness and desire. Oh, it absolutely is. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's the one thing I don't like about Pinterest now is that they have more and more ads all the time on there, and that drives me bonkers. I don't like
ads. Pinterest.
Yep.
Black hole. And Peg, you're using metallic.
Yeah, these are metallic Poscas too.
Poscas, okay.
Yeah. I have a lot of different metallic pens. And depending on the line width that you're working with, I mean, a lot of these types of things are going to work on here too. Like if you're using your, Jelly Roll. And I think some of the Jelly Roll they have in metallic also.
Yes, actually, I have a bunch of Jelly Rolls that are metallic and will show up there.
Okay.
So, Andrea, you know that Mountain Time Mercantile is Carol McDonald of Carol, what was it? Canadian Artisan fame.
Former Whispering Cauldron.
Former Whispering Cauldron. This lady gets around, I'm telling you.
That sounds really bad. That sounds really
Nothing
bad.
wrong with that. I like getting around. It's okay.
I just love that, Peg. I want to do that too.
Yeah,
I see what you're doing and I want to do what you're doing.
Yeah, well, all I did was I started with some, and I wanted you guys to go ahead and say what you were saying before I got into all of this, but I started
go
with
ahead.
these Lumiere paints. Okay.
Yes.
And all I did, I think if this open maybe, is I just took a little bit on a tool, you know, my fancy tools, my plastic pieces.
I like that.
What were
Very
you using? Wait, I
fancy.
missed it. Show it again. Oh,
Do you know
girl,
what this
only
is?
from
a
This
credit
is a
card.
hotel key card that I've cut into smaller pieces
girl, you only use the best supplies.
because, well, yeah, it's from the
That's right.
Hilton. I mean, come on.
And there you go.
Supplies.
Right.
Spared no expense for the love of art.
Exactly. You know, I had to stay at the Hotel Hilton so that I could get art supplies. So, anyway, I just got a little bit of paint and I created my grid. So I start someplace, you know, and I just
Oh, that's a
start
nice
making,
little tool.
start making a mark, right? And I'm starting to create some kind of grid.
I like that. Grid journaling.
Well, you
great.
know, I have to put my spin on what you guys are doing. So,
Well, sure you do. Sure you do.
so,
I'm
and I
trying to
just
decide if I want
end
to
up
title
building up layers of the different color. And then once I've got that built, then I can come in and start doing some of the doodle marks.
Yeah. Well, that's just lovely. And those
So
colors
that's all
on
it,
black are
very
gorgeous.
simple, very simple. And that's what I was saying. Here's a piece that just has some of this on it, and then I can start doing some doodle over the top.
Cool.
Or stenciling or whatever you want to do. So then, you know, and you can use, like here, if you look at this, you can see the difference in the line width between, this is the Posca and this is the
Okay.
Velvet.
The metallic something.
Yeah, and this is not metallic, but it's a solid enough blue that it's going to show up. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Real hard stuff.
I started to say, I'm just drawing lines. What are you talking about?
Jelly lines.
So, Barb, what size are those sections?
I'm
Uh-oh. Did we lose her?
oh, I came back. How
Yep,
weird.
there you are. But your hands are holding still.
I'm here.
There you go. There you go.
She's moving.
There, it was frozen for a second.
That's
so what
weird.
size are they?
All three of my little windows went whirly gig down the black hole. Not the black
well,
hole of desire and madness either.
You were the only one that froze on this end, hun. So
Yep. So what size are those squares you're using, those grids? Are they about
These squares
2 inches?
are about an inch.
Oh,
An inch. Let me get my little trusty.
is that in one of those travelers?
Yes.
Okay, so they're not huge.
Yes, it's in my.
Okay.
No. So they're about 2 1/4 wide or long by 1 1 1/8 approximately.
Okay, so they're not huge. Who is?
I did discover that this book is smaller by 1/8 of an inch on a page than this one.
Oh,
So
and
I'm
you know that
dealing
could
with
make all
less
the
real
difference,
estate.
though. Who is J.L. Johnson? I don't know this person's first name, and I
Oh,
don't.
yes, you do. Janice Johnson. Is she here?
Yeah,
yes, she is.
I don't. Oh, there you are. Hi,
Good
Janice.
morning.
I don't know Janice Johnson.
Oh, you don't. Janice
Where-
Johnson has been responsible for a lot of my walking down the wrong garden. I mean, not the wrong garden path,
Uh-oh.
but she has sent me.
Uh-oh.
She
Janice,
has
you're getting
sent me
blamed for
wonderful
something you know
supplies.
nothing of.
Thank
Something
you,
we know
Janet.
nothing about. Oh, Janice, I'm glad you're here. Good morning.
I'm glad anybody's here.
That was funny.
This fell out of my book somewhere too. Where did it
So
fall
did
out
she
of? Oh,
lead
did
you
it
down the merry path?
Well, actually, Janice sent me some. I think it was you, wasn't it, Janice, who sent me? Well, one thing she sent me, Vicki, I've got to show you this. Where did I put it now? It was right out here. She sent me her little a string thing book.
Oh, that's awesome.
And look at that for fat.
Oh, that
Nice.
absolutely is overweight. We love it.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay,
So Janice, I put your little
cracking me
note.
up.
I made a pocket to put your little note in the front of it.
Okay, wait. You got to go through it
Yeah.
slowly. I got to see each page. Okay.
So Sophia's saying Janice is one of the old guard of Ustream days, back before a lot of people started streaming on YouTube. Yes.
Oh, see, I didn't
Isn't that
know.
wonderful?
Yes, it
I
is.
was honestly thinking about that just last night at Ustream and the whole
Whoa.
Google community chat, and yeah,
Oh my gosh, look at those.
that's beautiful. Absolutely
Oh,
beautiful.
that makes my heart leap for joy.
I
That's
know.
my kind
I
of
knew it
thing.
would, Vicki.
Oh, I just
This
love
is
it.
Janice, you and Vicki are sisters in spirit, that's for sure. Look,
Oh.
Vicki's the one in the middle. Look at her doodle page.
Yeah, but this is nothing. I mean, oh my gosh, look at that. Those are like real doodles.
These are tiny. This is like 3 inches.
Is it like a 3x3?
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, I love it. It's beautiful.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
3 1/4.
I have goosebumps.
Yeah, the little pages are 3 1/2.
Oh, but they are gorgeous.
Yeah.
What now? Are
They are gorgeous.
Are they glued together, back to back?
No, she made a beautiful book out of painty papers.
And then glued the Zentangle stuff on top.
And then just put her little 3 1/2 inch tiles on top of that.
Oh,
Isn't this gorgeous?
I'm in love.
I'm loving it.
Janice, we need to be new best friends.
I know,
Hey,
you do.
Cindy.
You need to be best friends. Hey,
Hey,
Cindy
Cindy
Utter.
Good morning, Cindy
Yes,
Utter. Hey.
Oh my
I know
God.
you two are definitely
Well, and
no.
honestly,
sisters in spirit.
I need to find these channels, for all of these people
Oh,
and get them added.
I
'Cause
love it. Oh my
I
gosh,
know.
look at that.
This chat will end up going away, but I need to put it
Oh.
in the description so that
Go.
all of those people who are watching this later can find you guys, because I enjoy all of your channels. I
Go back,
just appreciate when anybody shares anything.
go back one page. Wait. Go back one page. I have something to say about that doodle on that page.
Okay. That one?
All right, yeah, hold it up so everybody can see it a little bit better. Those to me are difficult to do.
Yeah, they are. I agree.
Find them very difficult to do. So that's like, oh, such eye candy.
Well, here, Vicki, you want to take a screenshot? I know Janice wouldn't mind.
I don't know how to do that on my computer, but I will do it later because I have
Okay.
I have books, but I look at them and I'm like, oh, I don't think so. Okay, you can go on. I had to gush on that one. Sorry.
Some of them, when I did the Inktober tangles, I would do just one for that day's tangle. But
I know.
Some of them I'm never going to go back to again.
Oh my gosh. No, see, I totally get
too
that.
much work.
Oh my gosh. Look at that. Oh, I like that. Oh, I haven't seen anything so far I don't like.
I know. So I've been keeping this right here on my desk for an idea book. Look.
Oh, and hearts are my favorite. Hearts are my favorite.
That's beautiful. Isn't
Oh,
it?
yes.
Oh,
yes.
Especially since we're close to Valentine's Day. Oh, see,
Yes.
I like the big black and white printies in the back. Oh, yes, that's lovely. I like the optical illusion type stuff. Love it.
This is one of
Oh,
my favorite ones. I love this. This is called Fine Go.
oh, see, that's a plant.
It
Oh,
is.
oh, I like that.
All right,
Oh, that's wonderful.
Oh my
I
gosh.
lost my
Oh, look at that.
blue pen I was using,
Oh my goodness, they're wonderful.
which means I have to move on to another page until I can find that pen, right?
Uh-oh, you lost your blue pen.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
There it
no.
is. It was buried. You know what my desk looks like. Good grief.
It's very small. How do you lose a pen? Look at that.
It was buried under 3 layers of stuff. That's how you
Okay,
know.
well that I can understand that one then. Look at all of this. Oh my gosh. So does Janice need a new best friend?
Janice, speak for
Oh,
yourself.
I have
Janice
doodle
likes the
envy.
doodles. She
I
says
have
she
doo-
likes the doodles.
I have doodle envy.
Oh, okay. So
So
I
bad.
need to know where this is going to happen because I want to see it too.
Oh, okay. There's a bunch of people on Ann Lair's
Oh,
what
is it Anne's? Okay.
Sophia? It's not on her live stream. It's on, she does just a chat. She and Becky do a chat on Thursdays. I'll see
Is it
how
a
I can
Zoom or
invite
what
you.
is it?
No, it's just we turn on the cameras on a Facebook Messenger call.
Oh, Facebook. Okay.
Oh, they're so gorgeous. Look at that. So pretty.
This is one that I had done in one of this kind of round one with the pointy things, and I didn't like how it looked, but here I like it.
Well, I can tell people that, you know, they can put all this stuff in Art Joy is Sharing and they can tag me so I can find it.
Really?
Yeah.
Janice says she needs all the friends she can get. Isn't that the truth?
Friends make the world go round.
They do, don't they?
Community.
This
Art
is so
community is so
inspiring.
important, you know?
This book, now I know Janice sent me this just in case I might ever get bored.
Oh, I don't think so. How can you get bored?
Oh, that is so beautiful.
I know. They are. Check
Oh
this
my
one out.
goodness. Look at holy moly, look at that. See, I like line work. My lines are not always straight, so I like that kind of stuff so I can hide how crooked they are.
I don't know what this one is called, but she's got this in kind of organic, different organic shapes.
She
Oh,
got
I
your
love that.
number, Vicky.
Why am I bossy?
Yeah,
What
she does.
is that? I don't understand that.
Just a treat. It's okay.
Oh,
All right.
my
So
goodness. So
it's still
beautiful.
kind of wet. I don't think I want to do anything on top of the paint because it's still damp because I just did
That's
that this morning.
beautiful.
So
Wouldn't
that's
you
just,
love a piece of fabric like that?
oh yeah, that would be fun, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
Well, and then, you know, take pieces like this together and quilt them together or, you know,
Wow.
yeah. So what was I doing? Oh, I was over here.
I am just in awe of the book.
I know.
Oh my gosh. I like stuff like that.
I like
Look
that
at
one.
that. Look at that.
Beautiful. Stunning.
Oh,
This book
look.
is, I mean, I'm only halfway through, y'all. Do you want me to continue?
You do
Oh,
what
yes.
you do you. You know, we're all about whatever you want to do.
She's going to do me too, so keep going. I love seeing other people's doodles.
I'm going to
and-
do you, Vicky.
Yeah, you can do me too. I just love
I'm
looking at that
doing
kind
you.
of stuff.
Keep-
I never think of my stuff as creative, and I see other people's stuff, and then I get inspired to do something different.
I know. I know. What I like about this is the spaces in her togetherness.
Well,
I mean,
we
look
do.
at that. That to me is totally charming.
It's just, I just love this kind of stuff.
Yeah. What is Peg doing? Janice is asking.
Are you looking at this page or are you looking at that other page that I was just showing?
Oh,
Where
it's
is
so
it? This
I
one?
know she's working in her black and tan book, Janice.
Is that the one
Boy,
you're
that's
talking
pretty,
about?
Peg.
Oh, Peg is working an all black book.
Yeah, this is an all black.
Oh, an all black book. Okay.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
all black travelers.
These are, yeah. This is, what is it? It's the little one from Ranger.
Oh, that's not the travelers, the little.
It's got a
scrunchy one.
hardcover. It's got
Oh.
more pages than the travel.
And I like it's got elastic on it, so if it gets fat, it's still wrangled.
That's true, Sophia. Sophia says the trouble with getting inspired by others and wanting to go in another direction is you don't have enough time to do all the things or enough energy
Yeah.
to go all the directions at once.
A truer
I
statement
know.
has never been said before. I'm totally, yeah. Look at that.
Yeah, how she puts them together is just wonderful.
Oh my goodness, I just love it.
Yeah. So this, I like working on the black background. It's, it gives a depth that you don't get on some other surfaces.
I like this one.
So pretty.
Rabbit hole. I've gone down a rabbit hole here.
That's okay. Keep going. I'm down there with you. Oh my goodness, look at that.
Peg, I'm loving your pages.
Thanks.
There's something I want to ask Peg about one of her pages. I mentioned it to her earlier before we went live that I'm going to ask on in the live because I have a question.
What are you gonna ask me?
I'll wait till we get done with this Zentangle stuff.
Okay. All right.
Vicky, you can't go down 2 rabbit holes at once.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am. No.
No. I got to see the book first before I go on to something else. I can't even draw. I can't. Oh, I like making those.
She really makes them look dimensional.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the white. And then
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I can't
yeah.
see very well, but is there shading with a pencil or something?
Yes. And
Okay.
highlighting.
Yes. Look at that. Oh.
And a little background. Look at that sweet little background. I mean, just Janice, you've got a really good design eye.
Yeah, mine doesn't work like that. Hello, Crafty. What is it? How do you pronounce
Crafty Visage. Oh, I have
Visage,
your name.
okay.
Crafty Visage. I've got to look now. Hold on. I think I have your name somewhere.
Hello.
Write
Hello.
down. Oh, look at you. You're so smart. You write them all down.
Dawn. Yes, I do. I have my little aliases book. Dawn is
that's a
Crafty
good thing.
Visage.
Is
Welcome,
that your
Dawn.
little black? Is that your little black book?
Well,
Oh no, it's gray.
yeah. It's gray.
That's
I'm-
awesome. They keep their names in there.
I do.
I can't remember all of
'cause
them either.
I can't remember.
I totally
I
understand
can't
that.
remember a damn thing.
And it isn't getting any better, I'll tell you.
No, it gets worse.
No,
with
it's
age.
not getting any better.
Look at that. Oh my
There's another
goodness. I
one that's
still have
got-
goosebumps. Still have
Let me
goosebumps.
turn on different- oh my- Let's see. Give that-
Yeah, those are Vicky's normal noises. Just in case you wanted to know.
Everybody can tell when I get excited. They are so pretty. She did such a great job. What a lovely
Now, Vicky,
gift.
you showed me this one time, macrame.
Yeah, the one where you
macrame.
tie them in knots.
Yes,
Yes, I
and
like that.
have that somewhere.
I still use that. That's one of my favorite ones to make like ribbon, do the whole thing and just like ribbons. I do like
Now,
that
have you
look.
seen this one, Vicky? It looks like rain.
No.
That's called MSST Mist. MSST.
No, I've not seen that one.
Isn't that wonderful?
Oh, I need to spend more time online looking for more patterns. I do have doodles in my not Instagram, on Pinterest, where I collect them, and I have a section where I have the doodles that have the step outs on them, so I can see how to do them. Look at that. I like those. Oh my goodness.
This was, I recognize this one on the corners from Inktober
Yes.
Tangles.
Nothing against Janice, but I don't know if I could give all that away.
Called
I don't know if I could give that nice of a book away.
String or something. I'm going.
Bye, Safia.
Oh my God. That's my internet. Sophia
You're
is
doing
going
fine.
away.
Keep going. You're almost
Okay.
done, huh?
Yeah.
You got
Oh.
something going on there this morning, Barb, that you're breaking up?
Well, I don't know. It just went completely belly up last night. So
Oh, no.
Dear. Oh no.
we'll see.
Sorry to hear
We'll see
that.
if it goes belly up while we're on.
Oh, it better not. Oh, look at this. Oh.
Oh, nice.
I found out that's called Knightsbridge. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes. Knightsbridge. Yep. Love it.
I love it
I
too.
like big black
It's so bold.
stuff. Yes, I like the big
Yeah.
black bold. You know why I like it? Because I can color in the squares and make my grocery list in my head at the same time.
Oh, that's funny.
Well, you don't think about anything. I mean, it's mindless. After you
True
do
life
this
story
drawing.
here, guys. You know how I lose stuff on my desk?
Yes.
I just spent about
Yes.
3 minutes looking for the lid for this because I know it'll dry out if I don't put a lid back on it
Where'd
because
you
it's a
put it?
solid marker.
Janet,
That's where it
Yes.
is.
on the other hand,
Janet. Hi, Janet.
you know what that's
I'm
like,
glad you
Peg?
came on.
Hi, Janet.
How you doing?
We're all holding you up, Janet.
We are.
Yes,
we are.
Look at that.
Oh, I've got to show you the book she just sent me. I got it the day we learned about her husband.
Oh.
Hey, Julie.
Julie. Hi, Julie.
Hello, hello.
Are these all your friends, Barb?
She has a lot of them.
Evidently.
Saying.
We are.
Well, you remember you guys and I used to do a Tuesday morning craft and chat on Zoom.
Yes.
And when that went away, then COVID came along and I needed to find other people who were doing fun stuff. So I found a bunch of fun stuff people. I found a bunch of fun stuff people.
Oh,
Well, you know,
see this one. Look closer at that one.
I wish I could
that
have
one.
a schedule in my life. You
Thank
know,
you, Julie.
I know, Peg.
I don't have that. Not anymore. It's like my life is too chaotic.
Kind of busy. Tell them why you're home today.
Yes. Well, I took my car in to get tires this morning. And I thought they would be on my car by now, but that didn't happen.
Oh my God.
Because after contacting them 3 times, making the appointment, telling them what I wanted online because I couldn't talk to anybody in person, they didn't have them in the warehouse for me, so they had to go get them.
Oh, geez.
Beautiful. So tell them how you got home.
I Uber.
Can you believe
Because
that?
I was going to meet up with my friends today, so I had to be here.
You know what? When my husband goes to get new tires, I say, pack a lunch. I am not coming there to pick you up. Lovely. Just
You know
lovely.
what I love about these is just the white space. Look at that. Just all that.
But it still connects.
Yeah, I know.
It still has good flow to it.
I know.
Oh. Whoa. Look at that.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, be still my heart.
Oh my
Those are
goodness
beautiful,
gracious.
aren't they?
Now that's my kind of thing.
It is, isn't it?
Really does. It has your name
That is
written
your
all over.
That so looks like something that we would totally do. totally do
Oh,
it.
Janice is shut down because of ice. Ugh.
Oh no, where on earth does she live?
Well, we were supposed to get another front through here this morning, but I'm glad we didn't. It actually was bearable when I went out because the the snow piles are big enough as it is.
Beautiful. Just beautiful. Oh my goodness. Look at that book.
Stunning. Just stunning.
Oh, nice.
Isn't that lovely?
Yes, the candle. Awesome.
Yes.
Oh.
And another candle.
Oh, look at that.
Well,
Oh, there's
Janice, thank you
way
again,
I
my
would-
dear.
no way I would give that book away. I hope she photocopied all that.
I know.
I would have made
Barbara's
copies.
fan club. Who's Barbara's fan club?
Oh, oh my!
You're all here. Here
Well,
I am.
Aunt-
I'm
okay,
right here.
I know Aunt Beck. I know Barb. I know Peg. And Cindy Utter. I'm done. That's it.
Oh, go on.
I don't know the majority of the people in the thing. I just don't
Huh.
get out much.
They are all good people, one and
They
all.
are. They are.
Absolutely.
So-
They're artists.
Staying here for inspiration.
Oh,
I want to show you. This is also.
Oh, she
staying
did
here.
not photocopy them. Oh, that's a crime. Ooh, look
You
at that flower.
didn't?
That's a shame.
This is
Look
a
at
little
that beautiful
book
flower.
that that Janet Baum sent me, and I actually got this in the mail the day that we learned about her husband dying
Oh.
overnight. So this has become it now has a purpose. I haven't started anything in it, but it now has a purpose. And there was a little extra piece that didn't get stuck in there, so I covered your note, and so here's your note. I tied it into the beginning. See, you can't tell any different from the book, right? Anyway, wonderful vintage papers, fun papers that are, and piano roll. So anyway,
Oh, those are most desired out there is those piano rolls and their boxes.
yeah.
I hear that's a hot commodity.
Certificate of Rights to Union Representation. Anyway,
If I had known piano boxes were
I'm
so
gonna have
popular,
fun.
I would have stolen the ones from my mother-in-law's player piano.
Franna is in the house. Hello, Franna.
Hello. Hey, Franna. All right, so I'm going to do show and tell.
Okay, do show and tell.
All right,
Hi,
so
Franna.
Let's go with Vicky.
these are two. The box says this was done in 2012, but that's when I did the outside of the box, 212. All right, these were because I was in a, what do you want to call it? Some kind of a design group or something, and we had to come up with things. So I did little
Look.
mandala type things. And
Oh, wow, Vicky.
How cute is that?
That's wonderful, Vicky.
I sent two of them to Gina to auction off for something. I can't remember what it was for. But I made 4, and either one or two of them are someplace else. I don't know where they are. So it's on both sides. And every one of them is different. Let me tell you what. That's hard to make them all different.
Yes.
I found it to be rather difficult, even though it's Zentangle type stuff or doodling. Can't use the official term Zentangle, but I found it difficult. I thought,
bye, Carol. Carol's leaving.
Oh, bye, Carol.
Carol's good.
Hi, Carol.
I think those are wonderful, Vicky. So is that a tape that runs through there that they're all glued onto, a ribbon, or is that
Yes, it's a grosgrain ribbon, and then I took the squares and glued both sides of the square onto.
Yes, what a great way to make a little accordion book. That's wonderful.
That was fun. Now this one is only a glue type thing. It's the same concept, You can't see it because I'm out of camera. What a goober. All right. So these are just little teeny images that I had that I wanted to use up. And they're just glued onto
Oh,
paper the same exact way. And they're all just
oh,
little tiny images that I needed to use up. And again, it's on the back side. This one was easier because I didn't have to do any art. I just glued stuff on the little thingies.
that was easier. Yes.
Yes, it's a whole lot easier.
That's
So I prefer-
beautiful.
Thank you. I prefer to do this because it was easier.
Really.
I think my name should have been the lazy artist.
Ah,
I don't think so.
well,
you spend
messy
hours.
table doesn't that works, doesn't it?
Yes, you should have seen it before we went live.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Peg.
Well, luckily we're on the small picture and you can't see mine.
Yeah, you can't see either side of what's on the either side of my book either. So I'm so happy about that. All right, Peg.
Sherry.
So
Hi, Sherry Habing.
I have a question about your book, Peg.
Yes,
Show
ma'am.
them the pages that have holes in them and stuff missing from them.
Okay.
Yes, they're twinsies. Well, are
So
they?
this is a spread. Let me put something over this before I smear it all over my arm.
I don't know if these are twinsies.
Um,
They're an inch and a quarter. So they're betweenies.
so this is a spread that just has a punched hole in it. Okay.
So it's the kind of punch that you slip over the page like those old Martha Stewart.
Right. This is just a regular hole punch, or you could die cut, or you could do whatever you wanted to. And then I just put a vellum piece behind, so that you can see. I mean, I used it to do
Oh, wow.
this.
Oh, I didn't know there was vellum behind it.
Oh, ow, oh.
I don't remember seeing the vellum before when you showed the book before.
Yeah, sorry, the hip that I went down on the other day is talking back to me.
Oh dear.
So yeah, I put vellum here because I wanted to kind of disguise this page behind it, so you can still see through.
Oh wow,
Right.
that's cool, Peg.
See how you see?
So you could do that with Zentangles.
Yeah.
Oh my
You
gosh, I
absolutely
like
could.
that
So
idea.
that's-
Now that makes that you have to think about that.
Yes, you do, and I don't have that capacity.
So then this
sure I
was
do.
just another
Look.
page that has the holes cut in the page.
Oh my God.
Look at that.
And so you look through and you see
Oh, that is fun.
I have
see
another
things
question.
on
Oh, that
both
is so
sides,
cool.
I've got another question about the book.
Yes.
Which one first, the photos or the holes? Turn the page back one.
Yeah.
You poke that hole in there and then put the photos on the next page.
Oh
or the
yeah.
photos on the next page?
No, first thing I did was I just went in and I decorated a page. Like I might even poke holes in something like this. Okay. I go in and I decorate a page like this. And then I take a punch and I punch it. So I can punch or die cut. So let me see.
So what goes behind it is after you punch it?
What's that?
After you punch it, then you fill the other side in with something that will show through the hole?
Right. So like what I was doing today is this thing, right?
Right.
So if I want to make this
don't put the hole in it.
Oh,
it's just a page.
oh gosh,
It's just a
do
page.
it.
Stop. It's just a page. Okay, so I'm gonna punch a hole, right?
Oh, that hurt.
So there's a hole.
But then look at that nice circle you have to put somewhere else.
Now you've got this, and you've also got this,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
So it's just another way for a reveal or to make some interest on your page. And if you want a half circle, you just
go
don't
up
do the
halfway.
whole thing. You just you punch.
Ooh, she's brave.
So that's how you did the edges on those other pages, is you took it and just did the half punch?
If it's like this,
Yes.
yeah.
That's awesome. I
And
like it.
then,
That's
like
very cool.
this, I just drew down the edge and
Did
then
you
I just
cut
took
it?
scissors and cut that.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I,
you've
lo-
got,
I love the
That's
way
so
that gives you
cool.
that little lacy reveal.
That's
awesome.
fun.
I like that a lot.
That's great fun.
So
I meant
then, you're going to see through here to what's on the next page, which, kind of draws you into the journal and brings you through.
Yeah, I really like that look. I probably could have used it in this book that I've had for like a really long time. Really long time.
Yeah.
Um,
That would have been fun.
this was supposed to be a 3-tiered glue book, and
Oh, okay.
I didn't do it. So
Well-
I was going to make this strictly black and white, and then I started finding color images that I wanted to glue on top of the black and white. So I ended up making this not really a black and white book, even though that's what it says. It's not really black and white.
Oh, I like that.
A
Trying to
lot
see
of
what's
these,
on the other side of this. There's nothing really on. Okay, so here's another thing that you can do. You can just take a knife. If you have a doodle like that and you want to reveal some of the areas on your doodle page, like I can take an X-Acto and just cut around. I don't know where my pen is.
Peg, there's a name in there who's saying hi to you. Mobang Foyo Bucks.
Hey, hi Tim, how are you doing? Hello, my friend. Yeah, so I can just take an X-Acto and I can cut around this image, and then you're going to have the two that
right?
you're looking through into the next page. And if you want to disguise it, you can come back, you can add vellum or some other sheer material. You can use like the Duralar. If you want a clear one, you can use the Duralar.
Oh, I'm digging that vellum idea.
Yeah.
I really like using vellum on stuff. And so I really like that vellum over the circle like that.
Yeah, well, and I like it because, then you've got another layer because I can write on the vellum,
Right.
stamp on the vellum or do whatever. And then I've still got this behind.
That is so cool.
I really like the vellum idea a lot. I might have to steal it. I might have to use that in my book here, which definitely, I've had this book for so long.
Steal away, my dear.
I really don't use this book a lot, but maybe I can poke some holes in it and make it look, I don't know. I might have to get out my,
well, or, it wouldn't have to be circles. It can be squares. It can be triangles. It can be, a die cut shape. Think about all the cool die cut shapes that you might have.
Oh, they're all over my wall.
I mean, I've got some that are like squiggles, and it'd be fun.
I'm glad Janice came today too, so I could tell her how pretty her stuff is.
God, I'm glad you came today too, Janice.
I'm glad everybody came, but
And somebody else just came in here. Who just came in? Who did I just?
That was Tim. Mo Bang for Your Bucks is Tim.
And Julie Parker.
Oh no, Julie just asked a question. What is your favorite glue for vellum?
Oh, you got to answer that one.
I'm trying to think of what I used on here. Probably didn't use a glue. I probably
used tape.
See, this has washi tape, and I probably hid the glue line under here because I was making the flip out.
Ah, it is really hard gluing vellum onto something so you don't see the glue. Somebody told me to use clear Elmer's, but it's still
I don't care what you use. I have been doing this for 30 years and I haven't found something that doesn't show yet. The only thing you can do with vellum is to put an adhesive someplace that it's not going to show. Like here, it's not going to show on that edge because I've got the washi tape under that edge.
Yep. It's hard working with vellum where you don't see it. I mean, there's got, you have to find secret ways to hide it because it's tough.
Yeah.
But the stuff is so worth it because I love transfer paper. I love rice paper, vellum. I like those kind of papers because Peg turned me on to what's that, Pergamano?
Yes, I did, didn't I? I'm sorry.
Yes. And I could not buy enough vellum to do the Pergamano. Hey,
Hi,
Ann.
Ann.
And I went crazy doing
Ann.
the Pergamano. Do what?
Yeah, I know. It's all these things, they get you charged up, they get you doing something. And it's just like, this was that little junk journal that you were showing me, journals that other people had sent to you. This was that little junk journal that Cindy had sent to me that I started the other day on the live. So you can see it's just full of all kinds of different shapes and sizes and things. Little tuck pockets because you've got
Yeah.
stuff like this. So this is going to be a fun one to finish out. And I, even these, if you're thinking ahead, you can kind of plan out where you're going to do your punching or something like that. Or, sometimes when you're working on a pocket or something, you want to do that little circular thing on the edge so that you've got a place to slip your thumb under and slide things in, and
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
lots of ideas for making journals.
I think the proper, well, Pergamano is a brand, because I did look this up when it happened. Pergamano is a brand of paper punch type things, paper piercing things. But because people didn't call it paper piercing, we don't call tissue, we call it Kleenex, which is the brand name. So that's how Pergamano, people started calling it Pergamano, is because of the brand of tools and things.
Mm.
Yeah, I did research on it because I'd never heard of it. Peg says, "Why don't you do Pergamano?" I go, "What's that?" And down the rabbit hole I went. I did research on tools and paper, and I lost my mind. It was so fun. I enjoyed doing it. Wasn't very good at it, but I had a good time with it. Spent money on it too. Pergamano Company ought to cut Peg a check.
Well, they could have. I would have accepted it.
I'm sure you would have, because I spent enough money there. I think it's an Italian company. If I remember correctly, they're Italian. I can't remember exactly, but I was, man, I went down that rabbit hole.
Well, and see, you know more about it than I do, because I just know anybody that was doing the punching on vellum, it was referred to as Pergamano.
Yeah, and I think that people just didn't want to call it paper piercing, which is how I looked up, and that's how I got the Pergamano thing, is using the term paper piercing. And then that's how I saw the Pergamano stuff. But it's beautiful. And some people, well, a lot of people use it for covers for wedding invitations, from what I understand.
Yes, it's absolutely beautiful.
That's very popular. I'm like, wow. I'm
But I would have to have, okay, if I was doing wedding invitations and that stuff, I would have to have some company make me a die that does all the piercing. Well, because I remember what it was like. We made my daughters, both of my daughters, wedding invitations.
Oh, yeah.
We actually went to a paper company in Minneapolis to pick out paper to make it from. I took the girls with me, and we went up there and picked out the papers that they wanted to use for their wedding invitations.
Whoa. I eloped, so I have no idea what a wedding invitation is.
Well, it was fun, because we got to work on them together. And
oh, I bet. That's like people who make their own decorations for the tables and stuff.
Well, we did the whole wedding. Yeah. I mean, it was not just that. I did all of the pews and all of the stuff for the altar. And yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, because, okay, when my girls were getting married was still when I was kind of working part-time and going to college.
Yep. There's no money.
And there was no money for a wedding.
Nope. That's
So
why
we
I
did it
hope.
on a dime. We did DIY wedding.
But I bet it was beautiful anyway.
Oh, my youngest daughter's wedding was all white.
Wow.
Everything was white.
Ooh.
She loved white lilies. So it was, the white and then the greenery it was gorgeous. I found white, what are those hanging vines that have the purpley flowers to them? I can't think of what they're called now.
Okay, you have
But-
to ask Becky that one.
Say it again.
You have to ask Becky that one.
No, I think Barb said what it was.
Oh. Where'd she go?
I said what it was.
Didn't you?
I'm here.
Wisteria?
Oh, Wisteria.
Yeah, but I found it in white. So I had it dripping off of everything.
Awesome.
It was gorgeous.
We did not have any money, and my husband's ship was going out to sea, and we decided I needed ID card and medical while he was gone. So we rushed down to the courthouse and got married, and I got an ID card, and he left for 6 months, no
Oh
less.
boy.
Oh yeah. Our reception was at the drive-through at McDonald's outside the gates of the Navy base.
Vicki, Tim says that it sounds more fancy and sophisticated as paper puncher.
Honestly, I am in total agreement. I mean, everybody calls tissues Kleenex. It's the brand name, but it's really tissue. But we call it Kleenex because that's a brand that got so popular that we just call everything Kleenex. So Pergamano, I think, is kind of along the same line, but it's very beautiful. And as much as I want to be a Pergamano person, I am not very good at it. So I moved on.
I thought you did beautifully.
Thank you. But I saw other people's and I was like, oh, no. Nope. I just, because I was weeding out my supplies and stuff. And so I did not need to collect something else. But I also ordered paper piercers and more vellum, thinking, oh, I'm never going to do this. So now I use the vellum in other places and the paper piercer stuff in other places. But I did enjoy it. I just wasn't very good at it, but it was fun. And if Peg hadn't mentioned, to this day, I still would not know what it is.
That's funny.
You got anything new for me, Peg?
Oh, we've done all kinds. Remember when we got hooked on doing the shrinky dink stuff?
Oh my word! Yes.
Oh my God.
We do. Okay.
It was Vicki and I think Cindy and me.
Yes. Here's my shrinky dinks from our RD session.
Yeah.
I put them on my journal so I wouldn't lose
Oh
them.
wow.
They were so much fun. And then Cindy made a bunch of flowers for me.
Yeah.
That I was going to use, poke holes in them and use them for knitting, stitch stuff. And I decided that I would rather have them on my journals. So
Really?
I've been putting them other places because they snag in the knit, the yarn. So I like them better on my journals because I see them more often than I do my knitting because I don't really knit in the summer. I only knit in the winter. I'm a fair weather knitter, or actually a bad weather knitter.
Did you see Tim says he did that with his wife?
Really?
Yeah.
There you go. See, my husband.
Well, he had a basic allowance for housing. I get it. He was tight. When you're young, you just don't have money to do squat.
No,
right?
and my husband was an E1 when I met him. He was in the Navy. He was an E1, which means he was basically only a year out of boot camp. I mean, I met him while he was still wet behind the ears. So we had no money. He made $360 a month, and that's with the housing allowance.
Yeah.
And our rent for a furnished apartment was $180 of that a month. So when I say we had no money, I'm not kidding.
I get it, man.
We were broke.
I'm so with you on that. I mean, you want to talk about salvaging and using what you have and, recycling and repurposing and all that. We went out and scavenged old, and today everybody would just be in horror. The old siding that was asbestos.
What?
Yeah, we salvaged asbestos siding because this was before it was known as being toxic, right?
Oh, okay.
And it was better than the siding that we had on the house because we had that old tar paper.
Oh, tar paper.
Tar paper on the side of the house. I'm not kidding you.
Good grief.
And so, yeah, I mean, it looked like roofing instead of the side of the house. So I got salvaged house wrap, and I put that up, and then I actually put the asbestos siding up because it was at least white and looked decent. And yeah, that was our siding on our old house was.
Oh my word, Peg, that's terrible.
We salvaged everything. When they were tearing up the streets, I would go out and pick up all of the bricks because they were just going to haul them off. All of the walkways around my house were done with those bricks that I salvaged.
Oh, well, at least they weren't going to cause you cancer, though. That's the thing.
Well, yeah, but I mean, we didn't know that. Yeah, and I was cutting it with a table saw, so I probably have scars on my lungs right now from that.
Okay.
But yeah, and then the railroad ties, when they were tearing up railroad ties.
Yes.
I went out. I had a Pinto station wagon, if you can believe it.
Yes, I believe it.
And we went out and picked up those railroad ties. The back end was dragging, honey. I'm telling you, the back end was dragging. We were bringing home those railroad ties, and I was building raised garden beds out of those railroad ties.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've been salvaging and using stuff for years.
All right. So we lived in Navy housing in Sunnyvale, California, when my sons were 3 and 1. And I made a friend through the kids, and she liked to salvage stuff. So This is what we would do at night for our nighttime activity. The day before garbage day, we would ride around in her car and go to more upscale neighborhoods and pick up their trash. We would go look for furniture pieces to refinish them and put them in our houses.
Absolutely.
I know, but it just sounds so terrible, but we did it. And we ended up
We
with some
still
really nice
do it. Are you kidding?
Oh,
Do
if
ya?
I see something good, it's coming home. I mean, you
That's
guys,
right.
every time I was showing my basement downstairs where the craft room is down there,
Yeah.
and I'd pan around the room and you guys would see those cabinets that had the sliding glass door fronts that were
Yes.
solid oak.
Oh, yes.
Those were on the curb, honey.
You're kidding.
Somebody
That is
was
amazing.
tossing them.
Yes, it is.
That
Because
is
they're
totally
gorgeous.
amazing.
And I said, okay, yeah, we're putting those up.
Well, we refinished some furniture that went in her house, her housing, and then we did a couple pieces for me too. I don't have them anymore, but I do have one. I have one piece that we salvaged to this day, and it's like 30 years later.
Yeah.
I still have the piece, and I love it. So, sometimes you get some good stuff. Other times it would last one move and then fall apart in the next move. And you'd be like, okay, I'll just drive around and look at new curbs.
Okay, I got to ask you guys, did you see what Becky put up the other day with that fence?
No.
I'm going to have to
With the what?
What did I miss?
in AJOS, I'm going to have to, Becky, can I borrow that picture? She put a picture up of fencing that was done with the pallets.
Oh, yes.
Oh, no, I missed
And
that.
it was all, they were all painted in varying shades and they were cut in heart shapes.
Oh, no, I definitely missed that.
Oh, it was.
Oh, no,
just
I missed that.
awesome.
Me too.
I saw another thing where somebody had got, Oh, I know. It was the one-legged. No, it was the way I roll somewhere. So had posted. She had done a fence line of flowers for somebody. No, I didn't see that.
Me neither.
Well,
I need to see that.
I fell in love with that, and I've got a 6-foot fence between me and the neighbor, and I was thinking, ooh, I could do that right over there.
Okay, wait a minute. Tim say, what is this? Door dashing? This is a term I'm not familiar with. Is that like curb picking?
DoorDash.
DoorDash is where you get delivery.
Oh, the food thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I thought he was talking about going and digging through trash like we used to do at night. We did it very late.
No,
at
no,
night.
no. My daughter does DoorDash, and there's something else and something else. There's like 3 different ones. She was driving Uber before 2020, you know,
Yeah.
in addition to her 2 other full-time jobs. Did I teach my kids right or what?
I'm telling you, this is a home skill
say.
to know what's good in the garbage and what's not. Becky, I think I'm going to start going on Tuesdays to Goodwill so I get my grumpy old lady discount. Because
Right
I'm
on.
looking for straight knitting needles. I want to do some straight knitting needle stuff. And I bought one at the local thrift shop for a church here in town. And I pounded it to death and I gave it metal fatigue and it snapped.
Uh-oh.
So I'm looking for straight knitting needles, which I gave away years ago because I only use Circs now. But
So, okay,
you're
when you pounded it, what was the purpose and what did you end up with?
there is a woman, and I shouldn't say this here because this will be all over the internet. I was trying an idea that I saw somebody else has in their Etsy store.
Okay.
I'm not going to say who it is, but
Okay.
they were beautiful,
Okay.
and I wanted to try it. I
Well,
got one
if you
knitting
ever
needle.
get it to work, you can post it in AJOS and we'll be
Oh,
mum.
yeah,
We'll be mum.
but I can't because it's in her Etsy store, and I don't want to do that to her.
No.
But I thought if I could
No.
just make one for me, that will be fine. Oh, look, it's Carla. Oh, I know another person.
Hey. Good morning, Miss Carla. How are you
Hi,
today?
Carla.
So I'm thinking I might be starting to go. Now, I'm probably not going to buy yarn like Becky does because I have a crap ton already. And yes, I heard the other day on a video that is an official measurement, a crap ton.
Crap ton?
A crap
Yeah.
ton.
Yeah. That chick said it was official. That's all I had to hear. She said it's an official measurement. I went, good. Good. It's been verified. And I want to find those knitting needles, but she said she paid 50 cents a piece. Mine was $1, and it's in the garbage now because
Well, okay, so I've got that secondhand craft store here, right?
I really would kill for one of those where I live.
We need to find a day when you're going to be home where I can go over there and I can show you whatever needles they have
What shopping video?
so that I can be your personal shopper.
Oh, I would
That's
so
great.
love it. I know Cindy Utter loves those places.
Yeah, well, she's okay. She follows them since she was here and I took her to the store. She follows them on Facebook and she's drooling every day.
I know. I hear her say, boy, I wish I lived closer. I really wish we lived closer. I got to see those fence pictures. I like that idea. Now we did.
Oh, Becky sent me the fence picture. Let me see.
Oh, you have to share
See
them.
what
I
I
have
can-
to see the fence pictures.
Let me find it. I'll go get
Yeah,
my
yeah,
iPad.
bring
Hold
it
on.
up because I
miss that.
I have to do this now. I mean, and I don't know. I mean, I really like the hearts, but I don't know what I'll do.
You know which ones I like the best? Are people that cut holes in their fence so their dogs can stick their heads through and look.
Oh my gosh. There's a place over on the avenue here where they have these huge floral things that are sticking up over the top of the fence. Just gorgeous. So you see, I was just painting that page behind. So now you can start to see that there's stuff
Stuff
that's
in the middle. Oh,
through.
I like this whole idea. I think I'm going to have to use this for stuff. I really like that idea.
Oh. Let's see.
I turned my phone off so it wouldn't
I
ping
think
while
I'm
we were
getting
on.
Oops, I don't have my headset in.
Where did you see these fence
Oh.
pictures? Were they on Facebook or were they on YouTube? Where were they?
Yeah, they're on Facebook.
Oh, that's why. Okay. I have to pay attention
Okay.
more.
Well, it's not like we're not overwhelmed with everything.
There
Well,
it is.
my life has taken a little bit of a turn. Oh, my word. No, I did not see that.
Is that gorgeous?
Oh, those are fantastic.
I want
That
that.
is really, really. Yes, you can so do that, Peg.
I
Oh
want
my
that.
God.
It's pallets. It's free,
Wood pallets. It is. Look at that. I've got to show
right?
this to Linda. We might need to do this.
I'm saying.
Holy.
Isn't that something?
Oh,
How can
that's
you
way
not
cool.
want to do that when you see that, right?
Oh, where
Wow.
did she find
Thank
that?
you, Becky. That's lovely.
Was that on Pinterest or is that somebody's yard in her neighborhood?
It's on Facebook for more information. Wood pallet creations.
Oh, you could do you think you can find those kind of things on Pinterest?
Well,
I would
it's a
look.
fence.
Oh my gracious. Oh, I got a honeydew for hubby.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh, he's
He's got a website,
Does he?
palletswoodenprojects.com.
Oh,
They are just so
well,
awesome.
and this just recently, I've been watching people. If you do the whole Google thing or the YouTube thing, and you look at what they're making out of pallets, I have
Yes.
seen some of the most beautiful furniture. And I was watching this guy up in Canada, and he was getting really good fur in his pallets. And it's like, okay, when I go traveling, I need to look at the pallets on the side of the road. Evidently, the wood in those pallets is better than what we get here local.
Oh, those were gorgeous. Oh, and she likes the fences where they drill holes and fill them with the flat back marbles. Yeah, I like the ones where they put the wine bottles, where they use the bottom of the wine bottles, the color, like the green ones. And I've seen those embed them in cement in houses.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you, Aunt Beck. What is this?
Linda's done that with our fence. She's drilled holes and put marbles in there.
My dogs would
That's fun.
swallow that, so I don't know if I can do it or not. I have Uber dogs, and I don't know if that would be a good idea for us, but in concept, it sounds awesome.
Well, and Carla, Jeff could easily do that, right?
Good old. Here we go with the honeydew
Good
list.
old Jeff. I mean, he's got every tool there is out there, so I'm sure he could.
I think that's awesome.
We could easily do that.
Yeah. I mean, I can do that with my little circular saw. Come on. It's just cutting boards.
That's right.
Just need a drill.
That's right.
With a fat bit in it.
I was laughing because Ron's tools, I think, are soon going to become mine because he doesn't go out and use anything anymore. So
of course they will.
I was thinking to myself, now how do I want to organize this garage?
Well,
right. There you go, Peg. That's what we're going to see next, is you organizing Ron's garage.
Well, last year I turned it into the greenhouse because I put those metal racks out there. And I hung grow lights and heating pads and closed it all up with plastic. And that's where I grew all of my seedlings. So it was a good thing.
There's a portion of the garage that I have forbidden Kewen to mess up. and that's my end of the garage where he built me a little table to do my sawing and stuff on. And I told him, you borrow a tool, you need to show me what you borrowed, and I will remind you where to put it back, because inevitably they end up someplace else. And I don't like chasing my stuff down. I don't treat his stuff like that. I don't want to treat mine like that either. So he comes in and he goes, here's the hammer. Look where I put it. I was like, thank you. I was just like, oh my goodness.
So anybody, I did put down in the description box links to Vicky and Barb.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
And
thanks.
I think even Cindy, because she was on live with me the other day. But and then I'll try to look for some of your connections, or just private message me with that stuff.
And I
And
like that fence. I'm not
I
going to get
will.
that out of my head.
I will
You know,
get
that fence would be even pretty if you just left the wood natural and let it fade off on its own.
Yeah.
Oh, we have that look here now. I prefer the hearts.
No, I mean,
We
you
already
can
have
cut
the
it into
natural look.
hearts.
Oh, I see. Put the hearts
Julie
on top
Parker
of it.
is headed off. Bye, Julie. I'm glad you
Bye,
came in for a
Julie.
while.
Thanks for stopping in. We appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
Vicky has a channel, Messy Table Studios.
Yeah.
Janice.
Yeah.
Studio.
Messy Table Studios.
Yeah. And look in the description box, because there's a link right there.
Thank you, Peg.
Yeah, you're welcome.
My channel's not very big, and that's fine. That's fine. I was looking at other people's channels, how many people they have. Wow. Wow.
Some have thousands.
I looked at somebody's channel. It wasn't related to art. I looked at their channel. I was like, oh, surely she has millions of followers. And she hardly had anybody on her channel. I'm like, I can't believe this. And then there are others that have millions of followers. I went, really?
And you wonder why, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Because they're not genuine people, and they're just like, why are people watching this?
Peg, you need to answer Janice's question,
Janice's question.
the latest one.
Are we here every Monday? No.
No. No. No.
Okay, so here's the rub, Janice. My
Peg is not a
husband
woman
is
of
not
schedules.
No.
and many times I have appointments for him. So I come on when I can. I really try to produce something when I can. It was kind of like Shell and I used to do that Thursday thing where we did every Thursday, and
Yep.
it just became too cumbersome when her husband got sick. And, when you have life going on, sometimes you just cannot schedule it. It just doesn't work. So if you're a member of Art Joy of Sharing, and I know not everybody is, I try to post it over there. If you are following my channel, I try to have it up in advance, just like today's, so that you can see when we're going to be doing the next live. And you can be subscribed to the notifications. You can subscribe to the notifications, and then you can get notifications when we do go live. But because I don't do this with the same people all the time, because we all have lives, and because I can only come on when I can come on, it's just kind of random. I'm sorry.
It's sporadic.
Yes, that's me. Name of my story.
I'm okay with sporadic. I mean, I really am okay with it.
Fine.
Yeah, I'm good with it. I know other people like to come at a certain time at a certain place, but like this week, this is the only day. Well, one of the only days that I have free. We have things that are going on the rest of the week, and just like
I said, in order for me to do this today, I had to get an Uber home because my tires weren't ready yet.
Yep.
And then tomorrow is I take Ron to the VA because he's got appointment, and it's my life goes on. It's just, geez. So I and I feel committed if I put something on a schedule, I feel committed that I need to be there and do that, and then it puts pressure on, and I don't need pressure at this point. I'm just over it.
That's true. But none
Well,
of us need pressure at this
I
point.
used to try to get a video out for every Tuesday. Some Tuesdays it works and some it doesn't. You know, I try to get at least one video a week out, but during December Carve, oh my word.
Yeah.
I tried to record a lot then, but whoa, that was really
Well,
hard.
remember when we used to do that journal page a day, and we were doing a video every day for a month? Oh my gosh.
Yes, I remember that.
That's tough to film every day because my husband would like to eat and I need clean clothes.
Yeah, and I have to say that even though we are in the age of technology, my upload speed is not that great.
Oh, try living where I live. A
Yeah.
donkey and a string.
So, yeah.
It's hard.
I have to set my videos to upload overnight
I do too.
because they take like about 4.5 hours.
Oh, mine don't take that long, but I'm close.
They do. They take. Yeah.
Well, depending on the length and the time of day and what's going on here, it can vary all over the place.
Oh, it's awful out here. I live 3 miles closer to the city limits, and it improved a lot just moving 3 miles closer to the city limits.
Yeah.
It's nuts. But they're laying down what do you call that stuff? Cable or whatever it is?
Yeah.
Broadband.
Yes, to get high-speed
Broadband.
internet. I looked at the price. I'm like, oh, I really want to do this, but do I have the budget? So some of my TV channels might be going bye-bye so I can get high-speed internet.
Well, we got rid of our cable. We got rid of cable.
We got rid of satellite dish. The satellite TV.
I would trade some other things for faster stuff. Honestly,
me
I would.
too. I'm on the internet all the time. So for me, it's kind of like a must, especially when you want to upload stuff and not wait 3 days for one video to upload.
Yeah.
Right.
And I don't like getting up. Well, I shouldn't say that because I have insomnia, so I'm up at all hours. But on the nights where I upload overnight, I get up and check it. So that's like a nighttime job. Yes, I do.
Well, because if it quits in the middle, then you end up with
Nothing.
I've had that happen.
It crashes where we used to live 3 miles further down the road. It would crash in the middle of the night. It would take 8 hours to upload a video. 8 hours.
Yeah. Well,
and then halfway
doesn't take me quite that long, but
it was horrific. And so that's why I only did videos that were 20 minutes, and I only uploaded a video once a week. Now that we've moved a little closer to town, it takes a little bit less, but I still only manage one a week. I get so into what I'm doing that I forget to turn the camera on. But who wants to see me draw circles all day? I mean, that's not exciting.
Oh, I think there's a few people that would love to watch you draw circles.
Yeah.
Oh.
There are a few people I watch draw circles.
All right, so here's how I do it. There you go. There's the big secret. We're done.
Well, okay. So a lot of the stuff that I watch on YouTube is just because I'm sitting here doing something, and
Yep.
Drawing circles, you don't have to pay a lot of attention to. So
nope,
it's okay, Yep.
But it just I watch so many different videos for so many different. I mean, Peg and I were talking about Japanese knives before we came on.
Yeah.
About Japanese knife making. I mean,
because we're both in awe and we want them.
Yes, neither one of us wants to pay that price.
Yeah. So what did I talk you into the other day?
Okay, I can't even talk about it. Fiber optic. That's it. Fiber optic. Yeah, I can't talk. I took it out of the box. It still got plastic on it. I haven't done anything with it yet.
You're just waiting for me to get mine and open it, aren't you?
No, I'm waiting for a time where I'm alone at home.
Oh,
I can do it without somebody looking over my shoulder the whole time. Just saying.
What is this? The Japanese knives?
No,
No, it's an appliance.
it is another kitchen appliance.
I
Oh
got
God. Oh, you
carried
guys and
away.
your kitchen appliances.
I
I
don't
don't
order-
kitchen appliances.
I'm not into that kind of thing, but this one was right up my alley.
I mean, yesterday I made my soup in my, what do they call that? Instapot. You know, I love being able to can all the extra produce and everything. So yeah, I love my appliances.
Well, see, I went to culinary school and we chop everything by hand. So I don't own a Cuisinart. I do not own a food processor. So I'm old school when it comes to stuff like that because that's the way I was trained. And I
Because
cook
she's a
that way.
chef.
Yeah, well,
And
you
I'm the gadget queen.
I worked in a restaurant where they did not have a microwave. That they said microwaves were evil, and they would never have a microwave in the business. And then I worked other places where everything was microwave. It just made me ill. But it just I have a microwave. You know what I use it for? To warm up leftovers and my coffee.
It works.
There you go.
That's all it's good for. I hate
I mean,
waiting up leftovers.
My kids don't have a microwave.
Good for them.
They do not want a microwave. They wanted their kids to learn how to cook.
Oh my
So when they
goodness.
moved, they did not move the microwave with them.
Oh my goodness. How would
And
I?
all the
just learned-
kids now know how to use an oven. They know how to use a stovetop.
Oh my gosh, I would have to make my latte from the machine, but oh, ew, no.
Yeah.
I don't do the foam on it. I just do the espresso, pour it in a cup, add milk and nuke it. I call it a day. I am not waiting to steam the milk and do that. I will sometimes, but it makes a lot of noise and Kewen's usually asleep when I get my coffee at 2:30 in the morning and I don't want to wake anybody up. So I do it
Okay,
easy.
Miss Chef, I was going to ask you a question.
Oh, I don't have any answers.
Well, I was watching this video the other day, and this chick was using another kitchen gadget
Uh-oh.
that I'm sure you know what the heck it is, but it was this cylinder thing with a nozzle on the top, and she had whipped cream in it. Does that actually do whipped cream, or do you have to whip it before you put it in there?
No, there's a metal cylinder type thing that goes in
Yeah.
it, and it does the whipped cream.
Oh my God.
It's like the old seltzer bottles way back in the 50s and 60s,
Okay.
where it had the seltzer that put that metal piece in there, and then you held onto the top of it, and it made seltzer water. That's kind of the same thing with some of these whipped cream things.
So I could use that like on coconut milk.
I don't know. I've only seen it done with heavy cream, so I'm not really sure.
Well, because the coconut cream is really thick.
I don't know. Let me say that when I bought my espresso machine, I did read somewhere that skim milk froths better than whole milk.
Oh.
I'm not sure if that same thing applies to making whipped cream or not. Maybe somebody else knows more about this than I do. Please.
Well, I
say
mean, I've whipped that stuff in my
I've done
blender.
it. Yes, me too. I beat the daylights out of it to where it almost was butter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned how to take a deep breath before I turn that thing on. But yeah, they make contraptions that make whipped cream where you kind of shake it up a little bit, and there's a thing inside it that basically does the whipping, like what you do in your KitchenAid.
Oh, okay.
That's that. Yeah,
That-
I don't know
that
what they call it though, because I never used anything like that. Although I'm aware of it, but I just never used anything like that.
Well, you know me, it's probably on my wish list.
Oh my word, girl! Buy a canned whipped cream and spray it on something.
No, I want to use other things. I don't want whipped cream. I want to be able to whip
Oh, you want
things.
the coconut milk?
The coconut, the almond, the things that are a little bit healthier for me.
I don't know if they will froth.
I'm willing to
I
give it
don't
a
know if they will
try.
froth. Have you ever tried to beat them to death in your KitchenAid with the wire, with the whip, or with
No,
the
'cause I don't usually make that kind of quantity. It would be something that I'd be topping something with.
right? Well, see, at Thanksgiving and Christmas is the only time we eat real whipped cream from Heavy Cream. I put it in the KitchenAid and whip it, and then when it's gone, it's gone. We don't do it again. So only twice a year do we eat real whipped cream, and the rest of the time we don't really eat a lot of whipped cream. It's not something on my radar since I'm lactose intolerant. But
Yeah. Well,
I suffer through it at Thanksgiving and Christmas because I like it on my pie.
since I started doing the keto thing, I can have all the cream I want.
Oh, I wish. I miss eating stuff like that. I truly
Yeah. So fat is my friend once again.
I would really rather have one of those Japanese knives than the milk frother.
Well, yeah. I mean, those Japanese
Milk
knives are how
frother.
much? The milk
Oh, they
frother is probably
started
30,
about
$35.
they started at a minimum $2,000.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Yes. Hello. We weren't kidding.
I'm telling you, this is
Way
not
more.
something that I'm going to ever own,
Now,
but
why?
a girl can
Why?
dream.
I'm sorry, but I'm incredulous here. Why on earth would you spend $2,000 on a Japanese knife?
Oh, you just don't know.
I don't.
It's like, oh my gosh. It's like buying nothing but handmade watercolors. It's like buying the most expensive pens and ink, like that black Japanese ink that takes 4 years to make or whatever it is. It's that kind of thing. It's a tool in your arsenal to do your craft with, but it's a very expensive tool. Very expensive tool. I lust over
Yeah, I'll
Japanese
say.
knives. Oh yeah. I have German knives, which tells you they aren't really that expensive. Well, I don't know. I lust after Japanese knives. I saw one and cut with one when I was in culinary school because one of the chefs brought his from home, and I had drool running down the side. I just was like, oh my, I want one of those.
Vicky sees, Vicky want.
Yes, and I Googled it and I'm like, oh, okay, that's not
Yeah.
happening.
So
No.
when we started talking about that this morning, you see this?
Yeah. That was a funny story. That was a funny story this
Uh-oh.
morning. Yeah, that was funny this morning.
So yeah, well,
It made me laugh because I had the same experience she did. Thankfully, it did not come to any stitches. How come there's no comments? Is it rolling on y'all's? Is it moving?
well,
No,
I
and
don't
I
think
haven't seen it
anybody,
move since 10:54. Are we still going?
we're still going. Yeah.
I haven't seen any chat move in an age. Is anybody still there?
I was going to say, are they awake or are they asleep?
Well, they're probably working on their own projects
Hopefully
and
they've
just
gone.
listening.
Hopefully they've gone to go eat lunch. They've done their
Yeah.
laundry,
Yeah.
which is what
Well,
I'm
it's
doing
time
on
for us
lunch.
to wrap it up too, guys. It's that time of day. So yeah, there they are. There they are. They're joining us.
Oh, look, Fran is still here. Thank you.
They're still here.
Oh,
Okay.
good, because I
They're
was
just
wondering.
being quiet.
It hadn't moved
Just
in a
because
while, and I thought there was something wrong. Nice
we're
tree.
being so scintillating. They don't have a thing. They're dumbfounded.
Well, for the price of those Japanese knives, I'd be dumbfounded too.
Yeah.
Listen,
Well, I
Exactly.
just want to say thank you, ladies, for joining me today. This has been a real fun experience, and we'll have to do it again.
Yes.
oh, we
And
will.
I don't know about every
Hey,
Monday, but we'll have to
why
do
is
it again.
Janice saying help? It's been lovely, Peg. Thank you so much for inviting me to come play with you and Vicky. It's just been delightful. And thank you for all my fan club, as Becky called you.
Right. All the friends in the box. We love you dearly. Thanks for
All my
joining
kids
us.
coming to
Thanks,
join.
Barb. Thanks,
Yes.
Peg. And
All
thank
right.
you for showing the books.
Oh, Janice's book. Yes, you're very welcome. And thank you for
Yes.
all of your books. And look at that one Peg's got right there.
Yes, I like the black ink on the
That's beautiful.
metallic.
All right,
So do
guys.
I.
Till next time. Love and peace.
Bye, everybody.